welcome to this guided session for sciatic nerve pain relief. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get you some relief from that stubborn sciatic pain and back to feeling like yourself. We'll begin this session by lying on our backs and bringing one knee up to chest, interlacing your fingers behind the leg as we inhale to bend the knee and exhale to extend. And as we move through these two positions, we're loosening up the hamstring muscles and making sure the posterior chain is nice and warm before we begin targeting some of those smaller muscle groups that tend to affect the sciatic nerve more directly. Focusing on your breath as you inhale to bend and bring that knee close to your chest for a little squeeze, and exhale to extend all the way through. Coming out of this extension, we'll flex through the knee, give it a hug, and release the leg to extend on the ground as we grab the other leg, interlacing those fingers. Same concept here, inhaling to bend, exhale to extend that leg. And if you can't get a straight leg on the extension, there's no worries at all. Just go as far as you're comfortable. As long as you're feeling a stretch in the hamstring area, you're going to receive the benefits from this exercise, regardless of how extended your leg may be. We've got a few more to go as you tune into your breath and focus on those big inhales and exhales. Beautiful job. Bring that leg back into flexion before releasing it onto the ground with your other leg. As we move into our next position, this is a figure 4 stretch. I'm going to take my right ankle and lay it across my left thigh, picking my left leg up off the ground, grabbing behind the knee. I'll gently bring my knee towards my chest, taking some nice deep breaths in this position, and with every exhale, working on bringing that knee just a little closer to the chest for a deeper stretch. Holding this position for a few more seconds. And releasing those hands from behind the leg. Bring the foot back to the ground. Keeping the right leg where it is, I'll go ahead and reach over with my opposite arm, placing it on top of my knee and bringing that knee towards my opposite shoulder for a piriformis muscle stretch. And the piriformis runs right over the top of the sciatic nerve. And sometimes if that piriformis becomes inflamed, it can put some extra pressure on the sciatic nerve, contributing to some of that pain that you're experiencing. So we'll go ahead and spend some extra time in this position, taking those deep breaths, and with every exhale, leaning into this piriformis stretch a little bit more. Well done. Go ahead and take it back to figure 4 and release that ankle from the thigh. Plant that foot on the ground, and we'll start the figure 4 on the other side, interlacing those fingers and bringing that knee up towards my chest. Holding for a few more seconds. And gently releasing your hands from behind your leg, planting that right foot on the ground, and reaching across with your opposite hand and bringing that knee gently towards the opposite shoulder for that piriformis muscle stretch. Holding this position for a few deep breaths. Beautiful job. Releasing your hands from on top of your knee, bringing it back to that figure 4 position, and planting that left foot onto the ground. And we're heading into our final exercise, which is a pelvic tilt. As I take a deep breath in at the bottom of the mat, on my exhale, I'll begin tilting that pelvis backward and lifting my glutes and lower back off the ground, holding it for a nice squeeze, releasing and lowering. And if you tuned into my lower back pain relief video, you may remember that I discussed how important it is to not only stretch the areas that are causing us problems, but strengthen the surrounding muscle groups as well to avoid that pain in the future. So the pelvic tilt is a beautiful strengthening exercise that you can do every day if you need to help strengthen the glutes and the lower back and hopefully alleviate some of that pain that may be coming from the sciatic nerve. And continue coordinating your breath with each lift and lower of the pelvis, giving it a nice strong squeeze at the top before lowering to reset. And after you finish this final pelvic tilt, go ahead and bring those knees to chest. You can rock to seated if you're able. If not, you can bring those knees to chest and spend some time there in a little rebound stretch. It's been an absolute honor to be with you. I hope you found this video helpful and that it was able to alleviate your pain. Thank you so much again. I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.